What's going on YouTube? Caden here. Wanted to make a quick video I had posted on Instagram about a week or so ago, seeing if anyone wanted to see a grocery haul video for fitness purposes. So that was an overwhelmingly positive response. It was like 95% of voters said they wanted to see the video. So decided after today doing my grocery haul right before meal prep, I'm going to show you what I typically eat on a day-to-day basis. So I'm going to go through kind of the different categories, what I buy for carbs, protein, lunches, dinners, and then how I typically meal prep during the week. I think, pretty much everybody who's on a fitness plan, I think oats are essential. Slow burning carb, easy breakfast. I just throw some protein powder and some frozen blueberries in it. Usually I didn't put those out here because I already had them, but yeah, it's just really simple way to get your protein and carbs. Good pre-workout meal, good post-workout meal. So really, oats can't go wrong. For breakfast, typically on the weekends, you guys have seen I do this Kodiak Power Cakes, the protein pancake mix. If you've been following me for a while, you've seen me use these in other videos. You've seen me put Halo Top on top of them. So really like these. The macros are really good. These carb balanced tortillas are awesome. They have 6 grams of net carbs, so each one has 19 grams of carbs, but it has 13 grams of fiber. Awesome substitute if you're doing tacos, burritos, wraps. I mean, these are great. I use English muffins like constantly. I've never really been an English muffin guy until recently, but these 100-calorie ones, fiber one, really good macros, 100 calories each. You get 8 grams of fiber per English muffin. So, I mean, these are really awesome. Love these. I use them for breakfast, make breakfast sandwiches. Joseph's pita breads. The macros are pretty good on these as well. They're 13 grams of carb each, 1 gram of fiber, 3 grams of protein, and only 60 calories. So, these are awesome. I make pita pizzas with these a lot. A good pre or post workout. You can use fat-free cheese, which is what I typically do, and it's just a really good thing to have. Bought a couple of these brown rice, ready rice things. You just throw them in the microwave for like 90 seconds, and then it's all set. So I don't eat a lot of rice typically. I'm not a huge rice guy, but if I need some carbs to add into meal preps or to dinner really quick, these are really convenient, and it's only like $2 a pack. There's 2 servings per thing, and I don't usually eat a full serving. I usually eat like a half to 3/4 of a serving. So these are just really good to have if you need some quick carb source that you don't really want to cook. Like I said, fat-free cheese. I buy the mozzarella and the cheddar, so I have a little versatility, but I mean, the macros on this is wild. So per 1/4 cup, which is a typical serving of shredded cheese, you only get 45 calories. Typically, I think it's like 90 or 100, 120. You get 2 grams of carbs, 0 fat, and 9 grams of protein. So this is an awesome way to add protein to anything, really, and it just tastes like normal cheese, so it's dope. Eggs and egg whites, absolutely essential. I buy the 18-pack every week. Sometimes I buy 2 of them. And then egg whites pretty much every morning. I'm not a guy that likes plain egg whites at all, so I always have to use at least 1 or 2 eggs. But, I mean, I think eggs, you really can't go wrong. It's just a good way to add protein, get your healthy fats, and you can do pretty much anything with them. Omelets, just eggs by itself, egg sandwiches, almond milk. I just get the unsweetened original. It's only 30 calories. Just good substitute. I'm kind of lactose intolerant, like a little bit, so I try not to eat a lot of dairy, but dairy that I do have, I just reserve it for like Greek yogurt, cheese, things like that, and just have almond milk instead. You're saying yogurt, so I always buy a big thing of the Chobani fat-free plain Greek yogurt. I use this as a sour cream substitute, actually. You can't tell the difference, and I make a lot of taco season things. So just really love having this. Macros are awesome. You get, per 1 cup of this, 22 grams of protein, no fat, 9 grams of carbs. And I also buy just a couple of these little 000 Greek yogurts. No fat, 110 calories. 13 grams of carbs with 6 grams of fiber and 15 grams of protein. Pretty low in sugar too. Each one is only like 6 grams of sugar. So I usually buy proteins for the week. So I'll buy 2 93% lean ground turkey. And what I do with these is I use 1.5 of them to meal prep for lunches, and that'll give me 5 lunches for the week. So all my meals for work, I put the taco seasoning with them, and these are really good. And then it usually gives me a little bit left over that I can use for omelets or pita pizzas or burrito for dinner or anything. I can just add some quick extra protein that I already have prepped to meals. So that's really good. So that's 93% lean. You can use whatever kind fits your macros. I just think this is the best for me. And then in terms of dinners, So I bought some chicken and steak. This has been my typical for the past few weeks or so. I buy 3 chicken breasts, so I have one of these for dinner for 3 nights of the week, and then I bought 2 sirloin steaks, pretty lean cut, and I'll have one of these for 2 nights. So this will be 5 nights. So all my weeknight dinners, these 2, and then so that 1.5 packets would be for meal prep, and then I use the other half a packet to make turkey sausages for breakfast sandwiches. This low sodium taco seasoning mix to use on ground turkey. This is usually what I use for meal prep. So you can make your own and it'll have less sodium, but typically convenience for me is the thing. So I just buy the packets and it doesn't add too much to my macros or anything. Typically I buy some frozen broccoli, things like that, just to have so it doesn't go bad. I always have something on deck. But typically for meal prep, buy a big bag of Brussels sprouts, prep those for lunches for the week. And then when I run out of Brussels sprouts, I typically use the microwave in the bag green beans. Really simple. You just pop it in for 4.5 minutes and you're done. You can just put them in your meal prep containers. So I like these a lot. And then I get a big bag of spinach as well. You can add these into eggs, burritos. Typically, I mean, I like spinach, so I just eat it, with my dinners. I saute up, half the bag and just put it, with whatever I'm having for dinner, whatever protein. And then, obviously, avocados, can't go wrong. Everyone loves avocados. So I put these, on pretty much anything for healthy fats, so love to buy those. As far as snacks go, so my big thing when I grocery shop is I know if I buy something, I'm going to have it in my house and it's going to tempt me, so I try to be really good about not buying snacks that are really going to tempt me. I've been buying a lot of these little Justin's almond butter packets. I mean, you can buy the jar, and it'll be cheaper in terms of servings, but I think these single serve are really awesome because I can bring them to work, throw them in my bag. Just a quick, healthy fats, and these taste so good. I got the maple flavor and the classic, and then I have a bunch of honey ones. And this is almost empty because I bought it at Whole Foods a few weeks ago, but just whole almonds, the single serving packets are awesome. I bring these to work almost every day. Have like as an early morning snack at my desk, and it's just, giving me my healthy fats, low carb, and a little bit of protein as well. So love to have almonds. Really, really good for you, especially if you're cutting. I just recently got into beef jerky. I'm still not super sold on it. It kind of creeps me out, but I'm really trying to like it just because it's like a pure protein snack source. So I'm going to try out the sweet and hot flavor. I've been having the teriyaki recently, so I'm going to try these out. I always buy a little pumpkin puree. I think it's awesome to add into, oatmeal if you like that. I use it a lot as a rice cake topping, mix it with protein powder, and whip it up with a little peanut butter, and you can use it as a nice spread on top. It adds fiber. So really good option, and it's just super low calorie and really versatile. Some popcorners, these are awesome. There's only like 3 ingredients. Macros are really good. For 20 chips, it's 110 calories, 20 grams of carbs, 2.5 grams of fat, and 2 grams of protein. So really not bad. It's a good alternative to potato chips, and I love the taste of these. And rice cakes, obviously can't go wrong. I usually eat a bunch of these either at night as a snack before I go to bed with some almond butter or some protein spread. Or I bring them to work, and it's just a really easy, convenient, and low-calorie snack to have. Protein bars, I always buy them I buy like 5 at the store because I always bring these to work to have at the end of the day. Since I go to work out right after work, I think it's really convenient to have protein bars. So I have a lot of protein bars that I like, but what I've been using most recently, I like these MetRx peanut butter cup ones. They taste super, super good. Only thing is the sugar alcohols are a little high on this one, but I feel like it's not a big deal if I'm going to work out right after it. I just wouldn't recommend these, if you're just like, use it as a meal replacement if you're using it otherwise. And then the other ones, which I was reluctant to try for a long time, but then I tried one, the One Bars. I love these things. These are so good. I have not had a flavor that I didn't like so far. So the One Bars are dope. You guys obviously know I got some Halo Tops while I was there. I got the lemon cake and the chocolate almond crunch this week, but I had the caramel macchiato recently. That was super good. My grocery store finally started carrying some of the new flavors. So now I've tried most of those at this point, so just started to go back to a couple of the basics. But I always keep a couple Halo Tops just in case I get that sweet tooth craving. You can never go wrong. 240 calories per pint on the lemon cake, and a little higher, 320 on the chocolate almond crunch. But the highest Halo Top is 360, so I mean, these are the bomb. You gotta keep these. So that's pretty much my grocery haul, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions about meal prep, grocery shopping, what you should be eating for certain fitness plans, feel free to drop me a line, add a comment, send me a suggestion. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the video and want more content like this. I can definitely cater some content more towards nutrition. So for sure, let me know. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you at the next video.